you could benefit from slowing down and really thinking, so what are we creating exactly? What are you sailing into? Bad weather? Good weather? As the world rolls by, like it does most days with a lot of hardship in it, well, I've just decided that I can stand still. People have asked me why I sail. I came all this way to create this life. It's a life that's a slowed down pace. Always remember that the simple things in life can bring the most joy if I let it. Good morning. As the day starts, I wake up and I have to make a cup of coffee and just take a look at the boat, make a walk around, check all the lines. I think that once I get up and start the day, get my mind going, get my mind straight, I feel a lot better. I need to always remember that the simple things in life can bring the most joy if I let it. I have to remember that those simple things could be making coffee, looking at the sunrise, sitting down at the computer and writing an article. I think where I spend my time should be more focused on creating those things. You could be thinking, what do I do today? Well, start out by clearing your mind. You could have a lot of anxiety. You could have a lot of thoughts running through your head. But the reason I chose this life is because I was just like you. I didn't know where to start sometimes, so I just got caught up in what everybody else was doing. I've learned to slow down, appreciate those small things. I really think that everyone could benefit. You could benefit from slowing down and really thinking, so what are we creating exactly? We're going to create something every day. Are we creating paradise? Well, that's what we're doing here as the world rolls by, like it does most days with a lot of hardship in it that we have to overcome and fight. Well, I've just decided that I can stand still. I don't have to fight. I can just watch it go by. I can act when I need to act. But for now, I'm content on being still. I hope you can work that into your life. I hope that you can create more paradise. Paradise is what we create. Paradise is how we create it. It could be in your backyard. It could be looking out your kitchen window. It could be looking down on the city streets from your apartment. You could create paradise wherever you are. That's what it means to sail into Nirvana. That means paradise. Let's sail into it. All right, the first thing we got to do is feed the crew. I've got to get the veggies in there spread out evenly, and then we can add the eggs. A little boiling action, and I'll just drizzle the eggs in there. I enjoy making this omelet. Been making omelets for a while here in the galley. We're going to let that cook slowly so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Then I'm going to add the oysters. Alright, a little cheese in there. I'll put it on one side because I'm going to take that side and flip it over. I'll let that cook a little bit like that. Then I'll flip it one more time. Nice and browned on that side. Let's garnish the top with the avocado, just like that. Now we're going to layer it with some more cheese. We're going to add the tahini to the top. A little more black pepper. And some lime juice. Let's cover that up and steam it. Alright, that's how we do the omelet on the boat. High potassium, high protein, little vitamin C from the peppers. Some other things in there like the olive, the mushrooms. We're steaming it now. We'll get this plated up. This is going to be good. The crew's going to be happy. Stop eating like a prisoner and start eating like a pirate. See how that turned out? That's easy on the boat. Try this at home. If you haven't already subscribed, become a subscriber today. Yeah, the wind's coming out of the north. It's changed direction. See how cool it is? Thanks, wind. I've got to get up here and check the sail pack. A wren made a nest in there, and I'm going to find a nest, and I guarantee you that wren scared off all of the wasps and yellow jackets. I hear that they are aggressive against the wasp, and they eat yellow jackets. Wonder if that's true. I read they would hunt the larvae out of the nest. Are they that bold? They're just a small little bird. I got to do the sail pack nonetheless, so we'll soon to find out. People have asked me why I sail. Well, why not? I came all this way to create this life. What is this life? It's a life that's a slowed down pace. I can feel the breeze from the north wind. I can see the birds flying in. You smell the water. I see all the cars over here in the marina. Everybody's out on their boat having a good time today. It's nice. It cooled off finally. Why do we sail? Well, it depends what we're sailing into. Bad weather? Good weather? What are you sailing into? What kind of weather do you face? What is everyone else doing? What are we doing exactly? Why not slow down? It's kind of like an ancient koan of the angry rooster. Two farmers had roosters prepared for a cockfight. One farmer asked the other, "Is your rooster ready?" The farmer said, "No, he's too angry. He jumps at everything." A few weeks later, he asked again, and the guy said, "No, he's not ready. Everything distracts him. He's too worried about what all the other farm animals are doing." Even a few weeks later, the farmer asked him, "Is he ready now?" And the farmer said, "Yes." And the other farmer said, "Well, why now? Why this long?" And the other farmer said, "Now he's ready because nothing faces him. Nothing makes him angry enough to fight." And the first farmer said, "How is that good?" And he said, "Because every rooster in the barnyard just looks at him. The stare in his eyes and the look on his face. And they see how calm he is. And they see how strong he is. And they just run away." I think that's why I'm here. I need that calm space. I need to see what nature's doing, not what everybody else is doing. I need to focus on myself. I'm not being selfish. It's self-care. I need a sharper mind. I need a stronger me. Not to fight, but to stand. So guess what? That's what I'm doing now. With all the hardships I've faced this year, I'm going to stand. I want you to stand. I want you to get to the place where just one look at you in their eyes and they walk away. But you got to get out here in nature. You got to get out here in nature to do it. As long as I'm distracted from what's going on around town, I'll never focus on it. That's what sailing is. Sailing into Nirvana. Let's go see what Cyndi's doing. We had a good lunch. Made some omelets. Now the relaxation is over. The sun's going down. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready for the city. Some say I'm living a dream. I say no, I'm just being normal. This is what I do every day. Yeah, I've got to get up and work on things, but only because I want to. Well, let's go see what she's doing. Hey Cyndi, what you doing over here?
Just watching the waves.
What's the most peaceful thing? Well, for me, the most peaceful thing is this water. Can you just look at the rippling water? I could look at this all day. It's mesmerizing.
It's probably one of my favorites. And then everything in and around the water is close second, right? The fish, the turtles, the geese, the ducks, the birds.
The life.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's like a nature show if you like to watch Discovery Channel or
it's our own channel.
What's that show? Planet?
Wild Planet?
Wild Planet or something. Yeah.
Something like that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
There's always something going on. And I guess maybe third, it's not peaceful, but it's entertaining as the people. I like to watch people. I'm a people watcher.
Yeah. We're going to make some dinner here. And we'll probably go out on the town and hang out with some people. Our friends. Kind of like our friends out here on the lake.
Yeah.
I'll see the ducks going by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been around. They've been circling the boat for a little while.
It doesn't get any better than this. A peaceful day, back of the boat. I don't have to mow any grass.
No. No.
Got plenty of water and wildlife.
Yeah.
There's not much going on, but I think that's the whole point.
I think so. I think once you can learn and sit here and be comfortable in the quiet, then you can thanks your handle the loud once you get off of here. It's a whole lot better.
Agreed. Well, we better fire up that bug zapper and put out the fishing lines and
we'll try again.
do it all over again.
Catfish are winning so far this year.
Catfish are winning.
Yeah.
We can find a good spot to sit and enjoy this. And I'm sure you could too. You could find a spot. Where's your favorite place to meditate? Where's a favorite place of yours to think about yourself? Just one look in the eye and they all run away. Yeah, there's a lot of people that come out to the lake and they are ripping and roaring. They come in, they go out for a couple hours, they come back in when the weather gets tough. And we're still sitting here watching it all happen. There's that. When we go out, it's 6 hours or overnight, so it's a little different on the sailboat. I have nothing against power boats. I used to own a bass boat. I used to run and gun, rip up the lake, bass fishing. Okay, so I'm out of that space. Yeah, it's fun, but this is better. You know why that is? Because there's nothing to do. I have zero responsibilities right this minute, right now. And it's freeing and it's good for the soul. Cyndi here, she enjoys it too. I'm a very lucky man. Yeah, the water and nature has its way of calming the soul, calming you down. If I could say one thing, it would be, why wouldn't I be here? Just look at this water. You could have this in your backyard. You could create this in your upstairs game room. You could make it happen. We all need to make it happen. We all need to slow down and think What do we need to do to get to that space? To get where we're back? How do we get back to who we are? How do we understand ourselves? It's time to move on to the next segment. Got to make some dinner. Got to do some dishes. Got to organize and put things away. Got to have some respect for myself first. The pirate's got to do what the pirate's got to do. One of the things that I do, which I call Zen mode, is I do an activity, and that seems to make everything go away. It could be simple, like putting up the dishes. Once I get involved in the task, then I no longer think about those things that bother me. Everything has a place. I put everything in its place, in its home. Once I get organized in my surroundings, then I seem to be a little more organized in my thoughts. It could be washing dishes. It could be drying the dishes. It could be playing the guitar. There's a number of things you can do. But all I know is when everything's in its place, then I feel like that was a win for the day. I feel accomplished. It might be a small thing, but it's a very important thing to have those every day. Here in the galley, it's a small space, so it doesn't take that long. If I need longer, I might choose to work on a project outside, like doing some boat maintenance or something that takes a minute to prepare for the future. But then that's when it happens. I forget about the things that I'm worrying about because I'm busy doing something. If you're a musician, then you know what I'm talking about. You can play the piano and get lost in the music. Here we just have to put things away every day. I can't tell you how many times I've had to move stuff around just to do one thing. Nothing's easy on a boat. Remember that. One of the things that I do the most that gets me there quick is cooking. All I have to do is start chopping the vegetables, make sure I'm not chopping my fingers, and the anxiety goes away. Slow down. Think about what I'm doing. Focus. Kind of like that rooster. Alright, coming out on deck. It's a nice day. We got some brunch out here. Hey, Cyndi.
Hi.
Alright, we got some good food here. I got some tapas on the table. This is what I'm talking about right here. Oh, what is that? Strawberry cream. That's the jellyfish shot. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about right here. Create this. This is where it's at. We create things and we create paradise. Please give us a subscribe down below and give us a thumbs up to tell the YouTube you love us and you want to see more videos like this. Are you ready to go sailing into Nirvana?